over the weekend, specifically yesterday, I almost died. Like, actually. Like, legitimately. Like, I almost died. So everybody should feel very bad for me and also be very happy that I'm still here and be like, whoa, I'm so glad that you're safe. Do you see that? That is a rattlesnake. And not only a rattlesnake, that's a baby rattlesnake. That's a little baby. And my foot stepped right here. And then the person behind me, who's a doctor at August Hospital, went, Tristan, what the f? You almost stepped on this. Like, you came within an inch of stepping on this.
I almost died. My friend sent me a video of a baby rattlesnake.
I hate so much. If I play the video, you'll notice that I'm right there. I'm there. I'm on the trail. I just stepped past it. This is me. You can tell by the water bottle that I always carry. And also by the fact that the video is going to continue to pan up and you're going to see me. Wow. Oh my God. I was actually there. And look at him. Watch. Wait, hold on. I don't know if in this video if you see it. Oh, no, you don't. But she gets a little bit closer to him and he does the rattlesnake pose and he tries to move his little rattle and it doesn't work because he's so young, which means he probably also may have not known how to bite me yet. So maybe I didn't almost die.
Wait, chat, he was in real danger. His water bottle is looking pretty empty.
I felt in danger. She picked him up with a stick and put him off in the grass.
So a baby almost accidentally killed you and your first instinct was to go on stream and dox it? Real nice bub.
This was on Green Mountain Trail in almost Golden, Colorado. I don't know exactly where it is. Why didn't you pick it up with a stick, bub? Why is it on me to pick him up with a stick? You know, the doctor that we were on is the same doctor that August went on a rattlesnake hunting expedition with, and chat voted on whether or not August would die. This is the doctor that literally brings a snake pole on hikes. She turns over rocks in order to find rattlesnakes and picks them up. This doctor literally got back from Florida at 1 a.m. yesterday morning. She sent us a video of her swimming in a pond literally 5 feet away from an alligator on purpose. She saw it and she got in. This is the same one that is taking us this year to the tarantula migration, where you go up into the mountains. She helps tarantulas go across the road because there's thousands of tarantulas that migrate across the mountains every single year, and she helps them cross the road so they don't get hit by cars. And we're gonna go do that this year. So you're telling me, oh, the patriarchy says that the man has to pick up the snake. She would have punched me in the face if I had tried to pick up that snake. That was her damn snake to pick up. That literally made her weak.
Well, it wasn't the intention to upset your fragile personality. Sorry, maybe you were having a bad day. Maybe your life is too small. Who cares? Have a great life, Mr. Streamer.
Thanks, Gilman. Yes, she nearly died over the weekend. No, I got closer to the snake. I was within an inch of the snake. She picked it up with a long stick. The snake almost died over the weekend. Some doofus almost stepped on it. Yeah, also true. Actually, if you notice where it is, I would have stepped on its tail and then gotten bit. But yes, there was a chance. You probably right now, because when I said I nearly died, you went, no! Oh, no, I'm so sad. So no, honestly, you know, I should have put a trigger warning there, and that's on me. My fault. I hope that I can do better.
That was my reaction, but then I instantly defaulted to making fun. I am glad you're okay, Frost, the goat.
Thanks. You guys realize now that I actually did come close to death, right? Even though the amount of venom from a rattlesnake bite is almost never lethal if you are in a first world country and within driving distance of a hospital, which I was. So I would have just been in an annoying amount of pain and then been fine. I was close to being close to death, because if I got bit, then I would have came close to death. Then I would have almost died. Think about that. So you were death diagonal rather than death adjacent. Yeah. Who would do the Monday Slay the Streamer? See, here's the thing. I don't think half of y'all would realize. If I died on a Sunday, I think you guys would all realize very quickly that I died. If I died on a Wednesday, it would take y'all 6 days for it to become Monday again, me to not show up on the stream, and then for you to be like, oh, where the hell is he? Glad to know only one of us was bitten by an animal this weekend. Yeah, you're a furry. Doesn't snake anti-venom cost like $100,000? How much does it cost when you get anti-venom for a rattlesnake bite. The average cost of hospital visits for a rattlesnake bite is $100,000. Oh my God. Chat, I almost did another subathon. Yo, one's in chat if you have a job that gives you insurance. If you noticed, I pressed 2 there. Do the snakes have insurance? Depends on if they're an endangered species. Because if I kill an endangered species, then I have to pay a fine, right? Or go to jail. I should have been like the guy that purposely crashed his plane for clicks. I should have been like, oh no, damn, I need to capitalize on this. Let me walk back around the snake, and then you film me getting bit. All right, one more video in Discord. How dare you send me cute bunny videos? I don't want to see them anymore. Zoomies. This is the first house we had in Colorado. Like, dude, this is literally just like the lining that you put under a carpet. This isn't even a real carpet because we were so dirt and poor then that we couldn't afford to buy like a $60 runner. And so we bought the $20 carpet liner. I got reminded of the mouse catching stream. Dude! Yeah, we had a mouse in our in one of the basement wells. Did you kill it? No, so my backyard was getting landscaping at the time. The basement was getting work done on it, and the screen was popped off so I could look out the window and talk to the dudes upstairs. We found a mouse. Obviously, they were ripping up the backyard to put in grass. So the mouse got his habitat disturbed. It's not on him. There was like a saga of me trying to catch him on stream. I couldn't do it. Finally, one of the dudes that was working was like, oh, I'll get him. Jumps down there with like a big gulp that's empty, like an empty big gulp container. Just scoops him up in one fell swoop. I'm like, damn, I'm an inside rat for sure. I am not meant for this. And he gives him to me. And we were in a new housing development. So there was like behind our neighborhood, there was like a bunch of open fields. And they were slowly expanding the neighborhood. So I went over to the big open fields. And there was like some cattle roaming the fields out there. And I took him pretty far out there on my dirt bike. And I let him free so that he was like at least like a mile away from my house so that he wouldn't find his way back. And then on the way back, it started storming. And so I was riding a little faster than I should have been. And I hit a dip that I didn't see coming, and I flew off the front of my bike. And then the mouse came and saved you. Yeah. Then he put me in an even bigger big gulp. Kept having wild bunnies fall in our basement walls in my house, so we had to invest in the special covers. Damn. Well, same because of neighbors. August like literally was only in the neighborhood Facebook group because of how frequently squirrels and bunnies and chipmunks would fall down into the holes. So he's like, I'm ready to go save them. Also, I didn't realize there was another video. Sorry. I held out on a video. I'm sorry, chat.
Yeah, sniff where she was. She's literally right next to you, but sniff where she was.
And that's why we can't have Hardy Boy play with her. Because you see in that moment, although that's really cute, if he, like, so he does this and he gets like a little bit overzealous.
Right you,
like that one right there. It's this one where he goes at her. If he ever f***s up, he can hurt her. So that's why we've taught him now to not play with her. He can be interested in her. He can interact with her. He can interact with the bunnies. He doesn't get this. Although it is very cute. Just don't want him to hurt him.
He's an arsonist on a noble quest to escape the wrath of the IRS. He's got conflicting positions in the endless fight for queer folks, animal